What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're talking about the Rigged Game Awards because it played out exactly like anyone with half a brain knew it would. The Last of Us Part 2 cleaned up and won Game of the Year at the Rigged Game Awards. I watched a lot of it. Some of it I was doing some other things in the background. There were some cool moments in terms of some of the presentations of different games. Ghost and Goblins, I didn't expect that. Maybe that's something that flew under my radar. But that was really cool to see. I wasn't expecting that announcement. There were some other things that were pretty interesting, but overall it was a dog and pony show, just like all award shows are. And obviously the Last of Us Part 2 wins Game of the Year. Everyone expected this to happen. There was also this weird thing with The Last of Us Part 2, this award that it won. So the very first award for innovation in accessibility goes to The Last of Us Part 2. Incredible. This was strange. Like, this whole thing about, like, the two people, like, presenting it and, like, this woman standing outside, the chat was going crazy, and it was so strange. And it just kind of puts it all in perspective how nonsensical things have gotten to the point where these two people are, like, one person's sitting inside, and then I love how The Last of Us, or Naughty Dog, is supposed to be this all-inclusive company, and yet you've got the white male sitting there making the woman stand outside. That right there is male feminist right there if I've ever seen it. But I don't really know what was going on with this, but just how it looks. It looks really strange. And everyone in the chat was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was very weird to watch this when they won. And it just a strange award for that game to get. Whatever. There's our boy Neil Druckmann, the guy who, again, in Hollywood you fail upwards. Neil Druckmann has recently gotten a promotion at Naughty Dog, and clearly winning Game of the Year, because in Hollywood you fail upwards, and that's exactly what has happened. Just a complete joke. There's Phil Spencer congratulating Neil Druckmann and the Naughty Dog team. Great game and great studio. And I heard Phil Spencer talking about the toxicity of the video game console war. I like Phil Spencer, but the toxicity of the video game console war, you talking about competition? You're talking about competition? Like, again, Phil Spencer. Did you ever get into one of the Xbox Live Modern Warfare 2 lobbies and you want to say console wars is toxic behavior? It's just this pathetic beta male mentality that is running rampant all over the entertainment industry, and they're doing their best to overrun it in our culture, but that's just not how normal people think. And generally speaking, gamers did not like The Last of Us Part 2. It disappointed a lot of people. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that didn't enjoy the game, because there are people out there that enjoyed that game, but it definitely disappointed a lot of people. And I would think that if you kind of take a step back, and if you were to ask gamers, like, what would their game of the year be? And we did get the voting, obviously, but it would be Ghost of Tsushima. And I personally have not played Ghost of Tsushima, even though I own it. I just haven't had time to sit down and play it. I just started playing Cyberpunk 2077. I've got a few hours into it, but there's so many things going on. I have played Doom Eternal, and I love Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is a phenomenal game. Obviously, I've played Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I very much enjoy that game as well. But this right here, no one takes these award shows seriously, and this is just par for the course. We also had Brie Larson. Brie Larson started the night off to present an award to the actress that portrayed Abby. And while I said I have no problem with Laura Bailey, it's more about the character of Abby and the fact that you've got the wokeness of Brie Larson presenting a woke award to a woke character in Abby. It's all rigged. It's all rigged to push whatever nonsensical narrative they want. And just another laughing stock of an award show. One of these days, if we're able to get Geeks and Gamers to that level, I would love for us to, maybe on our website or our app, you know, work up something where our community can vote directly on the game of the year and then our staff can do the same thing, and you can actually have a legitimate process that's not pushed by any specific narrative or anything like that. I mean, if you ask me personally, out of the games I've played, obviously I haven't played a lot of games. Like, Mark the Cyborg has played far more games than me. But out of the games I've played, I would say Doom Eternal is my favorite game of the year so far. I'm very much enjoying Call of Duty Cold War Black Ops Cold War, but I've only played the multiplayer. I haven't gotten into the campaign any. But look, we here have a very diverse staff, and when I say diverse, unlike Hollywood and unlike the mainstream, that includes Trump supporters, because I am a Trump supporter. It also includes non-political people. It also includes people that don't like Trump. It also includes people that are from any different perspectives, and that's how it should be. Whereas in Hollywood, at Naughty Dog or the Game Awards, let me find where there's pro-Trump people on their staff. And it's not about having that voice because I agree with it. It's about the fact that they've demonized someone with that opinion so much, yet they want to preach about diversity and inclusion and representation, which is bullshit because they don't truly believe that. All they believe in is the right opinion. And if you have the right opinion, then they can build something around your identity. And that's how people like Neil Druckmann and all of these other nonsensical weirdos believe. So that's a wrap on the Game Awards. It played out exactly like we thought it would. And I guess we will continue to build Geeks and Gamers. That way we can have an independent platform where everyone's voice matters, not just the right-think people, according to the mainstream. I've got a lot of Star Wars stuff to talk about. Where, oh, where is Rian Johnson's trilogy? You know, the trilogy that was announced by Kathleen Kennedy, officially announced. And then over and over again, Rian Johnson taunted the fans and told us his trilogy was being worked on. He dismissed media outlets when they said it wasn't happening. And yet, here we have this announcement of all of these Star Wars projects, and there's no Rian Johnson trilogy. Where, oh, where is Rian Johnson's trilogy? I'll let you guys know in a future video. I'm going to work on that. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.